Okay, you guys, I just wanted to get on here. I'm not going to be on here long. I just wanted to get on here. I've been packing all day today. That's kind of why I'm getting on here late. Um, well, I did tell you guys that this would be my last holiday with my family, but it's definitely looking like um, it's a possibility we're going to be here for Mother's Day as well. So I have been just kind of, getting prepared for this move and everything. So, which will be happening relatively soon. Um, so, I did go in, you guys, and I did update the website yesterday. That I did give you guys two potential days when my practice would be closed. So, I will be open after Easter, and then after Easter, I am going to be doing that promotion for new clients. So when you go to the website, you're going to see the discount code that you would apply to your order once you become a new client of mine. So that promotion is going to be running after Easter until the end of May. And I believe that I have it set for May the 28th or May the 30th or something like that. So it will be running, and I actually do need to move it back until May the 20 until May the 28th. So I think it's going to be running from the 30th to the 28th because of course my practice is going to be closed May the 30th. So um I don't know. I'm not looking at my calendar. I don't know how many days are in May. Um, but that promotion will be applied to your order once you become a client of mine. Other than that, you guys, I've just been packing. So I started packing some additional stuff today and just kind of getting prepared to move. So I have a lot that I need to do after Easter pertaining to the business. Um, I know going into the end of April, like around the 23rd, well, yeah, the 23rd, the 30th, of course, my practice will be closed those 2 days. So when you go to the booking calendar, you're going to see that. Um, Another thing you guys need to keep in mind is, of course, I will be closed for this Friday up until Monday. So I know that Easter falls on a Sunday, so my practice will be closed on Monday in honor of Easter falling on a Sunday and, of course, the weekend and everything. So I will be reopened on Tuesday. So intakes were done on yesterday, and I'm not doing intakes anymore on Fridays. Those will all be done on Mondays. So what am I saying? I'm saying that, in the event that you missed your intake with me, you can always go and just schedule on my booking calendar. You don't always have to contact me to get your intake done. You could just go to the booking calendar and schedule your 15-minute consultation with me and add yourself to my calendar. And then we will follow up on the date that you select, which would be after Easter. So not that following Monday, but that Friday, I may do intake since my practice will be closed that Monday. So I may do intakes that Friday, or I may do intakes that Tuesday since my practice, will be closed on Monday. That's what I'm leaning more to do since folks have missed the intake. Since of Easter, I'm willing to do intakes on Tuesday when I return back So I will add Tuesday on the calendar for intake days. And sometimes I will make these exceptions due to the holidays and stuff. So in the event you missed yesterday with me, you can always, contact me about any additional dates that are available. So since Monday I'm going to be closed due to Easter, I will be doing intakes that following Tuesday after Easter. So you guys will either have, Wednesday or Thursday to get an intake with me. And then of course Friday um will be for follow-ups and things like that as everything is scheduled. So I just wanted to get on here and let you guys know what's going on, me prepping, me packing. I'm over here getting ready for Easter with my family. I don't know what my family's cooking. I know that I will be doing something very light. Um, Me and my daughters are going to make some Easter muffins, Easter cupcakes. We're going to do some eggs like we normally do, our tradition. I have to make up my kids' Easter goodie bags and things like that. So that's what I have to do probably later on today or tomorrow, make up their Easter goodie bags. And then, of course, I have cooking to do. Most likely, Easter morning, I have some cooking that I need to do. So I'm gonna keep it very light. I'm not doing a whole lot this year, you guys. So I'm just gonna keep it very, very light. I know I will be doing Swedish meatballs. I will be doing, fried drumettes, and I will be doing double eggs. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for Easter. I'm not doing the ham and the mac and cheese and all this heavy stuff that I normally do for Easter. I'm just kind of past all of that. So I'm going to keep it very light this year, very small. And then, of course, I'm doing cupcakes. We're doing cupcakes and stuff. So I don't know what my grandmother's cooking. I know that in my family, they tend to cook a lot of pork. I'm not really a fan of all of that. And I really wanted to just kind of keep it very light this year. And then, for Mother's Day, I tend to keep it very light. I don't really do heavy meals on Mother's Day. I don't do it on Easter. I don't really do it like on Father's Day. I don't even cook on Father's Day. My ex cooks and everything. So I keep it very, very light. So that's really what I'm going to be doing. This was just a kind of spur of the moment thing where I said, let me just cook something very light for Easter. So I asked my oldest daughter, hey, we're going to make some cupcakes for Easter. So that's what we're going to do. And I'll probably do that Saturday. We'll make cupcakes. And then Sunday morning, I'll, be frying chicken. And then I'll probably do my meatballs on Saturday too. Go ahead and get them out the way and make up my devil squares and everything on Sunday morning. So just keep it very, very light, you guys, this year. I'm not really trying to do a whole lot, and I don't know what my family's cooking. I don't know. And with the move and everything going on with the business, I really just don't want to do a whole lot of cooking. I want to preserve the little energy that I do have when we get ready to move. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do. So, yeah, you guys, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it very light. Nothing really heavy. Not for Easter. Nope. I'm just going to make a tray of double eggs. And that's normally what I do on Easter is that and Swedish meatballs and chicken. And I normally do like a side dish like macaroni and cheese. I'm not doing all that. You guys. I told my grandmother what I was cooking and she was like, yeah, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of cooking. She's probably going to eat whatever I cook anyway. I don't know. I know some of my other family, they're doing seafood boils. I don't really do seafood boils. I don't care for seafood boils. I'm allergic to all that. I'll probably, just like I said, me and the kids will probably be doing eggs probably Friday. That's normally when we do the eggs. We boil the eggs on Friday and everything. So That's probably what I'll be doing Friday on Good Friday is, dyeing eggs with my kids, decorating eggs and things like that. But then that's normally what we do, creativity activities, for the kids for spring break. And then, of course, with the cupcakes, they'll help me put the sprinkles on. We'll put the frosting on and all that and all that. So that's pretty much it, you guys. But I definitely just wanted to get on here to let you guys know that I'm over here. I've been packing. I've been preparing for Easter and just kind of getting things situated, you guys. I am sounding a whole lot better than how I was yesterday and all last week. So, um, yeah, that's pretty much the plan, you guys. I'm just kind of ready to get this move over with. I have everything packed up. You guys have been packed up since February and March. And there was a slight delay with me moving due to the availability of my home at the time, but it's definitely looking like, you know, it's definitely looking like, you know, guys, I'm back. So it's definitely looking like after Easter. I mean, there's a possibility we'll be here for Mother's Day. I don't know. I don't want to really count on it. So um, the key thing is, just really preparing to move, and that's really what I'm ready to do. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to kind of get things going. Um, I don't really want to temporarily close the shop, but like I said, I really want to give myself time to kind of get situated in our home and everything. So the practice will be closed at the end of May, going into the first week of June. I did go ahead and readjust the calendar back. There were two potential dates of closure: April the 30th, all the way up until I want to say May the 9th. So now the new date is for May the 30th until June the 9th. And the reason why I put those two dates out there for us to move was because, um, of course, my housing availability. So I just wanted to update you guys that it will be at the end of May, going into the first week of June, when we would definitely, be moving and moved and everything. So the shop will be closed at that time. I know that my practice will be closed on Friday up until that Monday, and I'm honoring Monday as well. So any intakes that were not done on Easter, which falls on a Sunday, but the day after Easter, which is that Monday, I will be doing intakes that Tuesday. I don't know which day Tuesday is on. I will be doing intakes that Tuesday, and then of course my practice will be open Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday thereafter. So I will be doing intakes Tuesday, you guys. Um, since I will be closed on Monday. Okay. And I am going to add that day on the calendar for intakes so that you guys can get those intakes in with me. Um, but for a fact, the 23rd and the 30th, I will be closed. The practice will be closed. So, um, I got to make sure that those days are not falling on those days for intakes. So, I don't know which day the 23rd is on. Let me double check you. look back at my calendar. If I do intakes that Tuesday, I will be closed that Wednesday. So any sessions that I do would be up for Thursday only, since I will be closed on the 23rd. So you guys would have to get an intake done with me that Thursday. Okay, that Thursday, you would have to, that would be the only day that I have for you to get an intake with me if you were to do your intake on Tuesday with me. So, yeah, it's just only going to be one day of service because Fridays are really for follow ups, depending on when you schedule with me. So, and then I do have my calendar for established clients, and that's for people who have done their 3 months treatment with me, and then you're kind of getting more follow up sessions with me. So, after Easter, to kind of get everybody back adjusted, I will be doing intakes that Tuesday, and then my only day of operation would be for that Thursday and Friday, pertaining to, sessions with me and things like that, your wellness sessions with me. And then what would happen is you would just schedule with your follow up session with me going into the month of May. Okay. Whenever my May calendar starts. I'm not looking at my appointment calendar, but I am going to go in and I am going to adjust it for like booking with me, intaking with me, to leave Tuesday open for intakes, you guys. Um, so that's what I'm going to do, you guys. And then the 23rd should be closed off. So when you go to the calendar, you're going to see all that. And then, of course, you're going to see the little update on there pertaining to the new update when my practice will be closed going into May. Okay. So I'm going to get off of here. I need to go eat lunch. It's been a very long day today with me packing and kind of getting some things prepared. So I'm going to go eat lunch here in a few minutes. I have to kind of I have to get some groceries and all that stuff there, what I had to pick up today. So that's pretty much what's going on, you guys. So I definitely just wanted to get on here and update you guys on what's going on. I ended up giving my kids some money for Easter. I didn't know what to buy them, so they ended up getting money from me. And then I made them a goodie bag with nothing but Easter snacks and everything you can think of in it. So that's what I have to make up today, later on this evening, when I can get a break away from my kids. I'm going to make that up for them, make up their Easter goodie bags. They did get money from me, like I said. I didn't know what to buy my kids. We're getting ready to move, and I feel like the move is going to be a reward for us. We can move, we can be in our new home, we can get ready to enjoy spring, not spring. Yeah, we can continue to enjoy spring, summer break in our new home. The 4th of July is coming up, so I'm probably going to be doing a 4th of July party at our new housewarming party. After we get settled in and we're settled in and everything, I'll be doing a housewarming party around that time. And then, of course, my kids go back in August. I'll be able to celebrate my birthday in our new home and everything else. So, you guys, it's just going to be a really great thing. So, I definitely just wanted to get on here to update you guys on what's going on. I have a lot going on. I'm going to kind of keep it light for this Easter. I'm not going to go on out with everything. I guess my focus is us in our new home. Not really trying to go on out and everything here. Just get situated in our new home. So that's the plan, you guys. Mother's Day is really going to be a laid back time because right after that, we will be moving in officially, around that time or even after that. So I've been kind of setting up some arrangements with everything. So my house is on hold right now, you guys. Everything is on hold. Everything is on hold right now. So I'm going to get off of here, grab these groceries when they come. And you guys definitely have a good day. Have a good weekend. Because I seriously doubt I'm going to be back on here tomorrow or even the rest of this week. Um, I know for a fact I'll be busy, not packing because I've packed up everything and got more stuff today. Most likely, I'll be prepping Easter stuff and kind of relaxing tomorrow a little bit. And then going into the rest of the week, I will be preparing for Easter, definitely for Friday and getting things going, for my kids, with what we need to do. So, waiting on a big order to come back from the store here in a moment. So I can start, getting everything going and ready here for the weekend for Easter. So I don't have any plans of going anywhere this weekend, even though we were invited to some family members' house. I just really, I have other plans with my kids and I really want to kind of relax because going into the month of May is going to be very busy with the practice and me moving. So I don't really want to exert my energy where I don't need it. And I don't travel around the holidays. I don't do that. I don't go to families' houses or friends' houses unless it's local. And right now with the move and all that, I just kind of want to lay low and relax, because I know for a fact I have a busy week ahead coming up and then after Easter. So just going to be at home, you guys. Have no major plans, going to do some light cooking, kind of going to stay home and relax. That's the plan, you guys. Definitely the plan. But anyways, I'm going to get off of here. You guys have a good day and enjoy your Easter. If you're going to be doing any traveling, be safe. And I will definitely see you guys in the next one.